What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Madam Matani in the house, and I am back with another video. It is what day is it? It's the 27th, the 28th, okay? But one thing I know is that I am rested. Like, I am so rested. I was so tired. Like, guys, life without um life without clients and people shouting and people demanding and people saying all these things just feels amazing. Like, it feels so amazing. I am so rested. I have literally taken the last 2-3 days to sleep, and all I've done is sleep. I've rested, I've slept throughout, hardly did any cooking, had Christmas with my in-laws. That was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing. And then after that, I just slept. Like, I slept. I've been sleeping the past 3 days. Okay, and so now that I'm rested, I feel like, okay, let me just do a young intro for new candidate trainees that are going to be joining the legal field. Let's talk about what are some of the things that you guys need to go into the field with, the kind of mindset you need to develop, how to approach your work, how to approach the people you work with in the court, how to approach your colleagues, the kind of work that you're given, and just what it is that you need to understand. What is the core of doing articles? Right? First and foremost, we do articles to learn, right? Articles are there to bridge the gap between what we learn in varsity and what actually takes place in practice. So when you're a candidate attorney, you know nothing, absolutely nothing, unless you've been articling throughout your varsity years and then you somehow clued up. For somebody that's just been in class doing, what's that class we do on the fourth year? I know at the University of Switzerland there was like it's a legal practice class. That class, guys, gives you the bare minimum, right? It doesn't really prepare you enough for articles. And so when you're an article clerk, you are a student still, okay? Don't have very high expectations. Stay at home, don't have a lot of responsibilities because your work is going to be so demanding. There's so much that you have to do, and you don't really have a lot of time to get all of that done. So often you'll be required to put in more office hours than everybody else just to try and understand the basics. So first and foremost, understand that you are a student, right? You are a student. You are there to learn. So take in as much as you possibly can. Have that learning spirit, have that learning mindset. Be prepared to do a lot of researching, be prepared to do a lot of reading, be prepared to help out in the office. So your job in the office is literally to be a support structure. You are there to help your principal, you're there to help your attorneys, you are there to do the running around. So don't get irritated, just be prepared, because that is what your job essentially entails. um, Second thing is, you need to be very humble, right? When you go to court and you're trying to get your files from the court, you're trying to get a matter set down, you're trying to get a matter queried by a clerk in the court, or you're trying to get a date or anything that you need to do with the court, you need to understand that they don't do very well with like cocky people. They don't do very well with people with an attitude. So when you're approaching the court and you're going to the court, please be humble, please be polite, please be nice, okay? Be nice to the people that you deal with in court, even if they do things that you absolutely hate. Complaining is not going to help you. Causing a scene is not going to help you. It's not going to get your job done. And the principal needs their things to be done. So, this is one thing I was told when I was a candidate. Be very nice to the people in the court, guys. Be very nice. Make them your friends more than anything. Don't go there and think, oh my gosh, I'm a candidate attorney, I've got an LB degree. They know more than you do, right? So, go there, ask for their assistance, ask them to check your papers politely, right? So that you do set your matters down correctly, so that you do get your stuff in time correctly, right? Or at least get advice on where to go if you're not winning in a specific office that you're in, okay? Don't ever go to court and be rude, have an attitude, and talk rudely to those admin people at the court. That is the worst mistake you can ever make, right? So please be humble. be polite. Never be rude to the admin clerks and the courts. Number three, okay, stay at home. Stay at home. If you are not going to stay at home and you are going, you didn't find articles in where you're from, find a student accommodation where you can stay at so that you keep your expenses absolutely minimum, right? Because the candidate attorney, guys, you earn close to nothing. You earn peanuts. So the last thing you want to have is a lot of expenses. You don't want to have a lot of traveling expenses. You want to have expensive accommodation. Rather go stay in a student accommodation or stay home, or stay with relatives and friends for that year that you are doing your first year of articles. Because I know if you didn't get into the big five firms, or you didn't get into legal aid, or you didn't get into your medium-sized firms, and you're articling in a small firm, you are not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid. Like, I know article clerks that earn 3,500 rand, right? I know article clerks that have earned way less than that. So keep your expenses absolutely minimum when you are starting out. Um, don't don't have a lot of expenses. Don't open up clothing accounts. If you do open up a clothing account, make sure that it's just one clothing account that is to help you build your credit score, your credit record. um, yeah, don't open up a lot of accounts, don't take out stuff on contracts, because after your articles, you might not have a full-time job. They might not retain you in the firm that you're practicing in. You might be at home for some time looking for another job. So the last thing you want to do is have crazy debts and crazy expenses. So please stay at home, or stay in a student accommodation, or have family help you out, or stay with relatives while you are still starting out, because this profession, guys, in the beginning really does not have money. It is frustrating if you've got a lot of expenses, and if you take it as a job. Take it as a learnership or internship, because honestly, that is what it is. Okay? Yeah. And then also, I know before they would say that you need to have a driver's license, you need to have a car, whatever. I think firms have understand that it's not easy to have a car and a driver's license as a candidate attorney. Okay, well, a car, but at least have a driver's license. So get yourself a driver's license. Um, yeah, don't rush to get a car unless you're gonna buy it cash and family's helping you if you already had a car, right? It does come in handy because sometimes courts are very far apart, sheriffs are far, and all of that. It does help if you do have a car, but if you don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Just get a driver's license, make it a priority to have a driver's license, and then if they absolutely need you to be driving, then they must supply you with a car. They must give you a company car so that you can do the running around, right? But don't put yourself under pressure to buy a car because you're doing articles. Do not do that to yourself. I wish somebody had. Oh, don't do that to yourself. Klar, right? What's the last thing? Know the basics, guys. Like, know what summons are. Know what read read the regulations before you start your work. Know what your summons are, know what default judgment is, know how to set a matter down, know what a default summons is drafted like. Do that research before you start your work. It will make your life a whole lot easier. Just know the basics, understand that in a legal firm, right, time is of the essence with everything that you do. Understand your DAs, understand that you have certain periods to do certain things, therefore prioritize your work, concentrate on your work, and understand that you are going to have to register your articles ASAP. Register your articles immediately after securing the job. Make sure that you call the law society, tell them that you've got an article, and they must give you your contract so that you can have it signed, you can have your fit and proper test done ASAP, right? Um, that's very important. Make sure that you have those basics. Read up on what it is that you're going into, understand what summons are, understand what diverse summons are, understand what a default judgment is, understand what a summary judgment is, understand how to set a matter down, understand how case line works. Okay. understand how case line works. I'm going to do another video on case lines and how you basically run a matter, but understand how case line works. Attorneys need people that can help them, and people that are punctual, people that are efficient, people that understand their story. So understand your story from the get-go. It's going to make your life easier. It's going to help you move up faster, or be given matters that are easy, like be trusted with more matters basically. There's nothing as irritating as an ignorant and a careless candidate attorney. Like, yo, guys, there's nothing more irritating than a careless and ignorant candidate attorney. Do not be that person, right? Do not be that kind of person, okay? Read up on what it is that your job entails. You might find that different offices do different types of things. So get there, understand in the first week what it is that your office does, and read up on it so that you are better clued up. So that if they're asking you to help them with something, you're not as clueless. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. That's my 2 cents. That's what I thought I'd share with the new candidate trainees that are joining the field. Good luck, guys. I think the next video I'll do is how do you dress as a candidate trainee, right? We're going to do a video on how to, prepare your attire or your wardrobe as a candidate trainee, given the fact that you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of, you know, but you still need to look professional and presentable. So that's what we'll do next. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys, enjoy the new year. I hope if you're starting articles, hey man, like, good luck, um, patience, and a lot of heart is something you're going to need, because articles are not the easiest, but they don't have to be the worst experience ever. Okay. I hope that this video kind of helps you better prepare for your articles, and all the best. I love you, and I will see you guys on my next video. Oh, before I go, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please join the family. Hit the subscribe button, comment, share, like, and tell other candidate attorneys that are just joining the field that there's Madam Attorney in the house, and I'm here to school you guys, and I'm here to at least give you the mentorship that I'm not sure, well, I kind of got. But yeah, man, bye.